Alright guys, first drive and blade hooked up to the RV. We are an inch high, but we're just trying to get out and run the RV real quick. We're getting ready to go down a very steep mountain grade here in Utah. And so I've got it in, I've got the full engine exhaust brake on, and I'm currently in tow haul mode. I think that's going to be way too much, and I'm going to have to use the gas pedal to go down the hill and hold a speed. If it is, I'll turn the tow haul mode off and see how much of a difference that makes, because if you have one of these trucks, you know there's a massive difference between the full engine exhaust brake on tow haul mode and off of tow haul mode. So we're going to see what it does, and I'll see if I can't show you the gauge. Alright, here we go. Going down the grade. I'm gonna let the engine brake do its thing. I think I'm gonna have to use the gas or turn it off of tow haul mode. Doing pretty good. There we go. And we're going down a steep grade, but we're losing speed going down the hill so far. I think this is going to be just fine. It should kick in right now and really pull it down. There it goes. No brakes still, no brakes. Just engine exhaust brake. I'll see if it'll let it come back up or if it's gonna hold it. Looks like it's gonna let it come back up a little bit. Still well in control. Super steep, big sharp turns coming ahead. Gonna do everything to not use the brakes, let the engine brake just do its thing. We're almost down the hill. It's actually doing really good. Let's see what it does coming to a stop down here. There it goes. Downshifted and dropping. Pretty good. Well, that was super successful. When the grades are that steep, leaving it in tow haul mode and coming down the hill, it holds my speed, which is excellent. Maybe if we're on a lesser mountain, I'll turn it off of tow haul mode and let the engine brake do it then. But basically, it's exactly the reason why we were looking for a diesel 1-ton truck and not a gas 1-ton truck is the engine exhaust brake coming down mountains. You don't have to use your brakes the majority of the time. You just let it do its work, and you can even downshift your transmission and it'll just hold it. And I absolutely love that. So our current setup now is the truck is a 2023 Ram crew cab long bed dually, and it weighs 14,000 pounds. And our RV trailer weighs 7,000 pounds, or 6,840 going across the scale, with right around 750, 800 pounds of tongue weight. So nothing for this truck. But yeah, I'll show you the hitch here in a second. All right, guys, so this is the 2.5-inch shank and the 8-inch drop. And yeah, I do have 2 holes down there, but you have to remember, I want that to hit instead of these bolt nuts right here. So this is going to hit first before these. So this 8-inch drop, I could get away with a 6, but I want the 8 because it protects the head. This piece is more important than this piece. So this is a sacrificial piece. So I absolutely love the 8-inch drop. It's super nice. As you can see, I did have to move it down 1 hole. I only guessed 1 hole high, but I moved it down. The truck doesn't actually squat, so our truck doesn't actually squat when we put the trailer on it. So yeah, I had to drop the hitch down 1 bolt hole, and trailer sits perfectly level. Truck sitting perfectly level. We got to get some weight in the back of this truck, and I don't want to do it with tongue weight. I want to leave our tongue weight and all of that alone. What I want to do instead is I want to get a 105-gallon diesel tank that is an L shape and has a toolbox in it, so it looks like a big cube, but half of it's the fuel tank and half of it's the toolbox. And that'll be 105 gallons at roughly 7 or 8 pounds a gallon. We're looking at right around 750 to 800 pounds in the bed. That's what I'm looking for. Because the truck doesn't really have any weight in the back and there's not much tongue weight, that is the number that I'm looking to get. And so I'm going to do that because for a couple reasons. One, it puts the weight in the bed that we want until we move to the 5th wheel, and then we won't have to worry about that. But also, even when we have the 5th wheel, having an extra 105 gallons of diesel on board, you guys know we go big trips, long trips. That means we get to choose when to fill up our diesel tank, when the price is right, and that's important. Plus, the way that is set up, it'll be super rare that I'm going to have to fill up while towing. And if I do, I'll be able to use the truck lanes real quick, just dump and dash, basically. So, because the truck pumps are the big nozzles, and they fill super fast. And it's a 50-gallon tank from the factory, and then I'll add 105 gallons, so we'll be good. Currently, we're getting, it says 750 miles to the tank unloaded. So loaded, I'm going to expect, with this little weight behind it, I'm going to expect probably 600 to 650 a tank. And that's more than enough time in the truck for the day. In fact, we probably won't even hit that. So, yeah. All right, we'll catch y'all in a minute.